Don't call it a comeback, you've been here for years!
The king has returned.
So guys, it's your friendly neighborhood Jaxblade here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Dragon Ball Z Super, which if you haven't seen it yet, it's been released. It's currently online. I'll leave a link below so you guys can check it out. But this is the first Dragon Ball series in 18 years, and y'all who've been following me for a while, you know how much I love Dragon Ball Z, okay? Okay, when I was a fat little kid, anime fanboy getting bullied and beaten up, they would like make fun of my Dragon Ball Z shirts and say I would never look like them. They would test me and like start fighting me and like slap me around and say, oh what? They can fight, you can't fight? And they would just make me feel so crappy. And so like seeing a character like Goku who is so strong and so, you know, badass and kind though, just treat all his opponents, well his friends as well, that he was way stronger than, as equals, that really touched me, and I started doing, you know, martial arts and started weightlifting, which I really wish I can get back into it because of my shoulder rehab right now. Still doing it, guys. And it's just, I'm so ecstatic that it's finally back. I mean, it's like an old friend that you haven't seen in 18 years, just like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna come visit. It's just like, oh my god, do I look good? Do my abs look nice enough? Are my arms big enough? It's just, how do I feel? But anyways, guys, along with all you who have your reasons for loving Dragon Ball Z, that's why it will always be my favorite, just because the fact it touched me in that way and inspired me to train as I did. And now that we got this new series, I figured I'd talk about it with y'all. So the episode starts off with a flashback of, you know, what happened during the Kid Buu saga of Goku killing Kid Buu. Just for reference, for people who think that this takes place after Resurrection F, it actually is before Battle of Gods. It's after that 6-month period of time, but before Battle of Gods. I've just found that out recently. But anyways, it starts with that flashback, and then we get to Goku who's working on a tractor, just, you know, going around this big barren field, and he's just like riding his tractor. It's weird seeing Goku ride a tractor, and we find out that this is his job. He's a radish farmer, and Goten comes and brings him his lunch, okay, because apparently Ox King is running low on money, and that's how they've been getting all their money, even though they're friends with like the Briefs and the Satans, who are like billionaires in the universe or something like that. But anyways, so Goten helps him with his like little tractor thing, start going around, he does it, falls off a cliff, some hijinks ensue, and then we find out, you know, Mr. Satan, you know, he's the galaxy hero. Everyone thinks of him still as that galaxy thing, which is sort of annoying, but, you know, it's Mr. Satan. And we see him doing his, just talking to the press, they're all like, all on his ass, and then Boo comes out, and he's like, look man, I'm freaking hungry, you got me hiding in there, I gotta get something to eat, bro, I need something to eat. And so all these people are like, why is Mr. Satan intimidated by this guy? Who is he? Is he stronger than Mr. Satan? And then Mr. Satan pulls out some BS, and then Boo goes back, and he's just frustrated, and then he gets him all the candy he wants. And then, actually I kind of skipped over a part. There's a part with Beerus and Whis, okay? And I always talk about this. They don't have, like, specific feats in Dragon Ball Z. Like for instance, I've been talking about this for a while. I'll probably make a whole video on this sometime later. But, you know how in Dragon Ball Z there are times that the character's, like, super strong, super badass, and just incredibly out there, like that's incredible, and then there's sometimes it's like, well, you're faster to go in speed of light, but you can't get to Bulma's house, i.e. Super Saiyan Trunks flying from Kami's Lookout to Bulma's house, which he should have been there, and like, boom, flashback. But they show how strong Beerus is when he's on this planet, okay, because in the manga originally they tried to poison him, but in this they say, hey, your food's a bit too greasy, you know what, I'm only gonna blow up half your planet. Bam! And so he uses his finger, like, just cracks the whole planet, okay? Planet is, half of it's gone, okay? That's impressive, okay? You can say all the stuff about Dragon Ball Z characters blowing up planets, but that right there was just impressive. And then Whis is just like, oh, you had to do that, just sharing it. And he's just like, greasy food's bad for you. Anyways, we get back to Earth, and we see that Gohan and Videl have moved in together, and they're about to get engaged and married. And which is funny, when you see like Piccolo in the background, just like, boy, he's just like so salty and jealous. I'm like, is there something you want to tell us, Piccolo? Are you pulling a pearl in rose quartz or something? But it was funny, that part. Goten and Trunks figured they're going to go get Videl a wedding gift. To go and fight this giant snake monster, which is annoying him. Also, this is one point where like my other anime thing came in, because I was like, you know, if Luffy was there, he would just use his hockey and tame that snake, but it's whatever. I mean, they're still way stronger than Luffy. To go and get this special water that Bulma said is great for girls' skin, They say it heals them, makes them look nice, and all this jazz. And they figured, hey, it's a good gift for Videl because women like cosmetics. So they go, they give it to her at the end, and then she acts all happy, like, oh yes, thank guys, this is beautiful. And then at the end, Hercule, this is a part I really love. At the ending, Hercule comes to him, right? He's like, hey guys, I got this world peace prize money. It's like 100 trillion zenny or something like that. And then Goku's like, what? How many is that in thousands? And Hercule's like, it's like 100,000s or something like that. And he's like, 100,000? And Goku's like, whoa, no, that's way too much. I can't do that. And then Goten finally did the smartest thing anyone's ever done in the series. He's like, you realize, Dad, if you had all that money, you could train all you wanted. And he's like, okay. Does it, transports to, Chi-Chi's house, gives her the money. He's like, hey, can I go train with King Kai? And he's like, yeah, just come back every now and then. And then she's like, flies away, and he goes and trains, and then Master Roshi has a little cameo at the end, but I digress. It was a pretty good episode. I have to say, like, I've been going through a lot of crap these last few weeks, with my grandma dying, a friend dying, just school, overworking, house falling apart, all this stuff. Just a bunch of crappy things have just been happening in my life, and just seeing this show just back, and the characters acting like the characters, though Chi-Chi trying to send Goten to go study was a bit weird, but it generally made me feel happy inside. I'm so happy it's back. I'm not tearing up now. I already did that last night, but I'm just generally happy the show is back, and I'm glad that you guys can express that love with me, because, we got Team 4-Star, we got the movies, we got all this stuff, and it's just fantastic. Anyways, guys, that was just a short episode review. I'm probably just going to do one. If you guys want to see me do more of these, just for the hell of it, like Black Nerd does his Ninja Turtle reviews, just let me know in the comments below. But like I said, you can always follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. And you can also, just, send me a little message or anything, a comment, and check out my Patreon as well. It helps a lot. Really anything helps a lot on Patreon. But anyways, guys, I'm Jaxblade, and I'm just saying. That'd be a good name for this show if I do it. But anyways, keep calm and booyah on, and don't forget, Momentai. Great to have you back, DBZ. The king has returned.